think you spoil your grandkids, you're not alone. According to AARP, 96% of all grandparents say they spend money on their grandkids. Why not, right? Chris is with financial expert James Gallagher of Waterstone Financial to tell us how to make these gifts more effective and how to teach your grandkids about money. Hey, guys.
James, I have to tell you, my mom does this. I mean, she spoils my kids so much, always buying them stuff, always spending a lot of money on them. I know it's something you can relate to, right?
Yes, absolutely. So one of the things that I remember as a kid was that my grandmother, every time it was her birthday, she would give all the grandkids a check, a nice sized check. But then you had to go back and tell her what you did with it, and all your other brothers and sisters, they all ended up putting it in a savings account. So it she started to teach us about money, is what was really going on there. So she just wasn't buying this stuff all the time.
What a great lesson that was, especially for you and where you ended up. So I know you have
that money.
Yeah, I bet you do. Let's talk about some tips you have for grandparents and their grandkids.
Sure. So the first tip is, raising kids can be really expensive. So work with your kids, the parents of the grandchildren, and see if there's some place you can step in. One place that we talk about is childcare. It's a huge cost, and it really can be some place where you can help. We can help not just by paying for childcare, but providing childcare, or again, as a kid, what I remember, it was always my very favorite time. We went to Grandma and Grandpa's for vacation. Right?
Yeah.
They took us for a while, let the parents do other things. That was really cool.
I love that idea. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is toys. And just in my own experience, we've gotten to the point where we tell kids that come to our kids' birthday parties, don't bring toys because we just have so many of them already.
You probably have a room full of toys.
At least one. Yeah,
at least one. So here's what I say grandparents should do. Go after the bigger things. Try to make something special for them, especially when they get to be teenagers or younger, like 10 years old or something. Buy them a bicycle or work on buying that first car maybe with them. Do something big so that the kids can remember who you are.
Okay, so you're talking big. A lot of times that means big money.
Right.
Are you suggesting the grandparents go out and spend a lot? Well,
actually, it's the opposite. Instead of spending tons of money on little things like you were saying, let's go after some bigger things. Let's spend time with your kids.
Yeah.
I had another example where we had a grandparent. I used to coach my daughter. It was the grandparent that brought the kid to all the games and looked after them that way. So it was great.
All right. So I know there are a lot of grandparents out there watching right now. How much should they spend? I know how much they want to spend, and that's a lot, but how much really should they spend?
Well, so here's what I recommend. Create a budget. Every grandparent is, different in terms of financials, but you can't just keep on dumping money in and then go, where did it all go? Try to make a plan, stick with that plan, and do something really cool, like maybe fund college for them by starting when they're grandbabies or something like that. Do something that has a plan to it, though.
You know what, I really like the idea, the tip you had about spending time. Yeah. That is probably the most important thing. All right, James, thank you so much. Great advice as always. So if you need financial advice, whether it's this topic or any other, and you're in Lee County, go to the Waterstone Financial office in Fort Myers. The address is right there on your screen. You can also give them a call. Their website has great information too. Just go to waterstonefs.com.
All right, thank you guys.
Wait, Lisa. We need to give James a round of applause. Wrapped up tax season yesterday, partied all night, and still came to Fox 4 Morning News, looking fresher than ever. James, you champ.
You're killing it, James. We appreciate you being here this morning, especially after that big celebration.
Giving me free financial advice like one time. It was amazing.
Like one time, and it was awesome.
And then he sent me an email and said, you're going to have to pay next time. He didn't say that. He's the best. Thank you for coming in.
He's awesome. Thank you so much. Now of course, we want to switch gears to weather as much as we love talking about James and how awesome he is.
I could talk about James all day long. Hi, James.
See you, James.